I'm so pretty like you. Isn't be to make it. I'm so pretty.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. We're going to have a special atmosphere for this one, Singy. These fans have been waiting a long time to get back inside the ballpark and support their favorite team.
Yeah, we knew today would be electric, but after their team picked up a few road wins to kick off the year, I think the energy inside this stadium is going to be turned up an extra notch. So let's see if they can keep this good start going here at home.
First pitch coming your way next. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. First offering, runner goes, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there.
So two down, and up next for Chicago, Ricky Hernandez. Big time power. And a foul ball. That one ripped. That's bad. And it's off the wall. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs. And she starts her afternoon off right with a double.
And that keeps her hitting streak going. She's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like she is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. Runner at second here with two away. James Trianto.
Strikeout all day.
Next to hit.
Oh, no, it's not.
Ball left side.
What do you mean, bro?
And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. So one run. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she's squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So first and second with two outs. And now James Triantos. Moreno. They get the force, and that is the inning. Cubs stream.
Here we go.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, it's offline, and he scores. Well, she delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, she's so dialed in. I don't think she even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see players take in this situation.
No outs, runner at first. And next for the Cubs, James Triantos. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. To third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Bryce Eldridge digs in now. To first, might be two. Guevara over to second, and a run scores on the double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield.
That's
First
success.
baseman has to get inside.
Ricky Hernandez, the next Cub to hit. Here's the swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. And they boost their lead. It's 7-4. So the streak stays alive. Her fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. She can't miss.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Lowe says she drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. That's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite, and she caught it.
Hernandez had a sensational showing in the win. 4 hits, one of them a homer.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for them in this one. She's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why she's a key contributor for them.
Here now is our final line for this afternoon.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the shortstop, Adael Amador. In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Tag, not in time. He's safe. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
So first and second with one man gone. Ricky Hernandez, the next Cub to hit, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. High fly ball out towards left field. That ball's carried. Out of here. That'll find Wayneland Avenue. A gigantic blast. It's 3-2. And that's her 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if she goes a game or two without hitting a home run, she's going to feel like she's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, the batter gets...
First and second, 1 out. Brian Guevara up now for the Tigers. 2 on, 1 out. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
No, just a nice job.
Swing and a base hit. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Ricky Hernandez. The pitch. Hard hit to third. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
You want to be a great deep.
Ricky Hernandez, the next Cub to hit. She's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. A massive home run. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 10-5.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Just Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here. Yeah, pretty tight ball game up until the 8th inning, and that's really the time where you expect
The bats came alive, bro.
This
shit's an 8th inning.
Incredible outburst, and just put this game out of reach.
Bats came alive, bro. What you mean, bro?
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Ryan Clifford. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he's batting lead
That
off,
shit
and he's
says.
acting like a...
And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. Here's some real power at the plate. Ricky Hernandez. Here's the swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. A gigantic blast. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 1-0. And just like that, her home run streak is up to 6.
She's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. She just can't miss every time she swings.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Siggy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful. Something to...
Now batting, catcher, Ricky.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the...
And that should be extra bases. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. And here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. One runs in. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. She will score.
Wasting no time.
She's 2-2 for 9. The home run chip away from the cycle. Are we starting with this already?
Cycle.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Ricky Hernandez.
And a foul ball, third base side. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Foul ball there.
She's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if she pops another one here.
Down the left field line, should be extra bases. One run across, 2 runs across now. Headed for the plate, the relay, and he's out. next for the Cubs, Bryce Eldridge.
0-2, go back to your dugout.
Runner on second, 2 down. Got it by him.
0-2, go back to your dugout.
They put 2 on the... Here's the catcher, Ricky Hernandez. She's already homered here in this one.
I'm blowing doo-doo.
That one drilled left field, and it goes just foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. The pitcher knew as soon as
that ball left his fingertips, it was over. Right on hard plate. I'm sorry, big hitters don't miss that pitch.
Big league hitters don't miss that pitch. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Clifford. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
16, Jared Duran.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Ricky Hernandez. It's interesting she plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting something. Oh, and a great stop. Throws from his knees, and they get the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just part.
Hot shot to third. Over to Swanson. He turns it. On to Smith. 2.
The 5-4-3 double plays a jet.
New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Ryan Clifford. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here! Grand slam! So she just clears the wall. She's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they boost their lead. It's 7-2. And the streak is alive. She's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this player think she is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Wow, what a huge advantage with the bases loaded to be on the pump with a swing like that. You know, she was reaching it to stay fair.
So 2 down, down the third baseman. The Cubs leading by 5 here in the 2nd game of the series. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Hernandez over to first in time. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Ricky Hernandez, the next Cub to hit. And a foul ball. Swing and a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Bases loaded, nobody out. James Triantos, the next to hit. Here comes a pitch. Left field, Clifford has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Runner takes for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him who pick up the rest of those runners on base.
And the batter now, Bryce Eldridge. The other way. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So a run up. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the third baseman. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can.
And now it's going to be Ricky Hernandez. On the ground. And foul ball. Hernandez will handle the catching duties in this one. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. That's her 4th home run of the series. It's 1-1. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Siggy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful. Something to be.
Back here at the friendly confines. Ready to go. Bottom 4. So up now for Chicago. Ricky Hernandez. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. She looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with her right now.
Smoked in the left, base hit. So a runner on base to start the inning. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And up next for Chicago, Bryce Eldridge. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. The Cubbies trailing by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Over to first, and she's saved. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on her. Just didn't get it.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Ricky Hernandez. And he deals. And a foul ball left side.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count off, and now they've got an opportunity.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for her. She looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And next for the Cubs, Bryce Eldridge. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
At the plate, Christopher Morel. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. We found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Leody Taveras. Bunting for a hit. Not in time. He's safe. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So up now for Chicago, James Triantos. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning. Cubs stranded Cubs. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Clifford. And he drops it down the third baseline. Tosses to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Ricky Hernandez, the next Cub to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if she goes for it. The run scores from second, tie ball game. 4-4 to the plate, and he's out. They limit the damage here. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We look ahead to inning number 8, and we are tied.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
That's whack.
Baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game 1 of a huge 4-game weekend set. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here at Busch Stadium, here's some real power at the plate. Ricky Hernandez. And the pitch. Here's the swing and a drive. Left field, and she knew it. A solo shot. It's 1-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
Well, just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to her.
An absolute missile off the bat, Singy, and StatCast gives us the exact numbers.
Yeah, it was a blower leaving the park, Boog. 114 miles per hour on the exit velo, man. She put such a great swing on that ball, squared it up, and just drove it out of here.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And the 1-0. Runner takes off. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. The pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
And we're back. Now it's the power speed combo. Ricky Hernandez. And here it comes. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she's squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And a 1-2. To third, Devers. To second, that's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player,
here's Taylor Trammell. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump.
When you're trying to start the bag against an elite-level arm.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter, Edward Winter. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. So the Cards strand a couple. And there's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for her today.
The batter, number 21.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly she saw it out of the pitcher's hand, no problem.
Runner in scoring position with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. The 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Steer pulls it in on the run. So no runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now up for St. Louis, Mark Vientos. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And up next for Chicago, Ricky Hernandez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A gigantic blast. Her second home run of the game, and we're starting over. It's 3-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. She came out of her shoes on that one, but managed to keep her mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
1 down. Ricky Hernandez, the next Cub to hit. 4 for 4 with 2 homers, a double, and a single. She only needs the triple for the cycle. Throws to first in time. Hernandez really stood out in this win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. She's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why she's a key contributor for them.
Here now is the final line for tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 6 runs.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
The first baseman.
He's hit for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Everything came together perfectly for him.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ricky Hernandez. Big game last night. She went 4 for 5. Warning track wall, and you can touch them all. A massive home run. She's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 2-1. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Sung-Chae Cheng. Man at second. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Wasting no time.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away for the out.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. It's 3-3.
She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's a big power threat, Ricky Hernandez. She's got a couple homers already, so could she possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course she can. Those two she hit were legit. She looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Line drive, base hit. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, James Triantos. And the 2-2. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that one down. Runner at first. Now the left fielder. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then he picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
New inning getting started. Now the Cubs catcher, Ricky Hernandez. It's interesting she plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone who has maybe above average speed, but she does. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the ninth.
You want to be a great defense, yeah.
So 2 down, Mark Vientos. Next up for the Cardinals. This one kicks away a little as she can't squeeze it. To third, safe there. And I'm going to think that'll be scored a pass ball. Winning run at third, 2 down. And we're in the last half of the 10th. This one high in the air to left center. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. So up now for Chicago, Ricky Hernandez. This hitter with light tower power. Ripped, but it curls foul. Coronado goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for her. She looks locked in. Couldn't get any air under it, but she smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard she hit it.
Here's a 1-2. Fly ball to right. Jones settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Bryce Eldridge, the next Cub to hit. Here's a 2-1. Out to center. And there's a hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. Not in time. She's safe.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And now Dominic Fletcher. Andy O2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The tag gets her, and it's a double play to end the inning. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of the season if you want to be a championship.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ricky Hernandez.
She's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
And that keeps her hitting streak going. She's making this look way easier than it is, Boo. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like she is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. Runner at first with 2 away. At the plate, Andy Rodriguez. Cease checks over to first, and she's back. The 1-0. There's the strike at the knees. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, try to get in.
This to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Run in the inning. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now at the plate, Spencer Jones. 2 on, 1 out. High fly ball, shallow right field. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Long throw is there. That ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here in St. Louis, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the speedy catcher, Ricky Hernandez. That one drilled left field. Banks off the wall, makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, she's going for 3. Oh, he throws it away. Tag got her. Aggressive base running there. Trying to take advantage of the defense, but she's out at third.
Really nice job of hitting right there.
And now Vaughn Grissom. The Cardinals trailing by 3 here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Really nice run to second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time. Man, such a good catch and throw player behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
On a line, base hit. Doesn't stop, heads for home. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
I think the base runner thought he had a better jump on that than the third base coach clearly as he tried to score from second. Third base coach was trying to hold him up, had both arms up, but he ran through the stop sign, and that's a costly.
2 outs, runner at first. Now a chance for Ricky Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Endy Rodriguez will hit next. The 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
2 outs. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
Oh, it's his home run. Now for the pay bump, bro. 4 times, I guess.
1 down. Ricky Hernandez digs in now. She's not going to get cheated up there.
No, she's not. She's looking to do damage with every swing she takes.
Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. The throw into second. And she'll pull into second safely.
I'll tack one more game onto her hitting streak, Boo. Every day this player just keeps making her record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what she's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like she's playing on beginner mode out there. And next for the Cubs, James Triantos. Runner at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Hernandez coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive.
So 2 down. Here's Taylor Trammell. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. throw to second. He's safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there.
Back here at Busch Stadium. Now, Ricky Hernandez. Fall off foul.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one ripped. Jones going back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, she hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wind just absolutely killed it.
So first and second with 1 gone. And here's the catcher, Brandon Chu. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Ricky Hernandez. Rajic back to work. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and they come away without an out. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Nice stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Runner on second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. And she's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning.
Oh my goodness. That was a piss miss. I should never ran that ball. I should never ran.
2 on with 1 out. Ricky Hernandez, the next Cub to hit. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks herself up at RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise she put a great swing on it.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And up next for Chicago, James Triantos. 2 on, 1 out. Drops a bunt down the first base side. 1 at second. Back to first. Not in time.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's...
So up next, Ricky Hernandez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And that extends the inning.
Seems like she got exactly what she was looking for right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but she didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
In the air, out towards left center. Jones makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit.
Oh, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're headed to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
Well, shall we get off for a few? I'll be back. I will see y'all in a minute. I gotta go on Twitch right quick. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to go live on Twitch and YouTube. I gotta go back and forth. You know what I'm talking about. But I'll be back. I will see y'all in a minute. I will see you in maybe 20, 30 minutes. I'm back. Swept them bitches out of town. I'm back, chat. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.